Hey everyone, wanted to create a video that would potentially help people out who have a built motor, especially if you have a closed deck block and forged pistons. And I'm going to actually show you guys the solution that we came up with for that. We spent probably 5 months trying to figure out why I kept getting this knock in my motor. And actually it wasn't real knock, it was what they call false knock, meaning that you didn't hear any knocking or anything like that. Spark plugs were clean as a whistle. There were no signs at all of any kind of knock that was actually happening. The only thing that was happening was that the computer, quote unquote, felt like there was knock, and it was retarding the timing quite a bit. Sometimes 7, 8, minus 7, 8 degrees. And it was random across different cylinders. So anyway, I did some research, and ultimately decided this knock is not real. So then I started doing some research on possible solutions and such. And one of the best things I personally think that I ran across was a device called a pentiometer. Of course, it's an electronic device that basically is like a resistor. And basically what it does is it muffles and de-amplifies the noise that's in your valve train and your motor. But it does just a little bit. So what it does is it lets the real knock get through. And this actually solved my false knock problem. It did. Motor's running great. The logs are clean as a whistle. I've posted a couple of them on the E90 post. The fueling is all great. No issues at all. It runs like a beast, a rocket. I can't even describe how fast this car is. Definitely the fastest car I've ever been in. So I wanted to kind of describe and show you what these things are. And I'll post a link in the video to them because I also had a problem actually finding the particular pentiometers that I needed. I saw articles talking about them, but I never could really find them until I got with Jake from Motive, and he sent me a link to them, so I'll share that with everybody. So this video is basically about how to solve false knock when you have a built motor. So without further ado, I'm going to show what these things look like, and this is what they look like right here. And they are little pentiometers. So see if I can get a good picture of them here. Here it is right here. This little guy is a pentiometer, and as you can see here, it's got an adjustable dial. And the adjustable dial on these things is actually pretty cool because every car is going to be a little different. And so I actually had to do some experimentation to find out what the best number was for this particular car, and it turned out to be about 30% between 0 and the full amount. And I haven't had any code since then. If you try to turn the muffling up too much, what happens is you'll start getting the computer codes thrown because the computer's freaking out saying, "Oh, I can't find the knock sensors anymore. Something must be wrong." So you have to kind of experiment a little bit and find that balance of that point along the line for your particular car on how much muffling is needed to get rid of your false knock, but at the same time not tripping these codes. And for me, that was about 30%. Once I found that, I took a little permanent marker and I marked on the dial so that I know, where along that line it is. That's really it. That's it. Bam, false knock solved. No more issues.